Hi there, Lisa Arana here from Dahlhouse Designs, sharing a card featuring the Morning Dove stamp kit from Unity Stamp Company. This kit is full of beautiful sympathy sayings and that lovely whimsical floral doodled dove. Today's card is all about layering scraps of pattern paper for a layered look without the bulk. It is a great way to use up some of the odd-shaped leftover papers you might have in your stash. I have my images pre-stamped and cut out and ready to go. First I'm going to color the dove with Copic markers. It's just some basic coloring using R20, BG01, G12, and N1 for just a bit of shading. Here I'm just following the doodles with the leaves using my green color, and then next I go in and fill the hearts with pink, and then just kind of adding the pink where I feel like it's balanced, and then adding a bit of blue for the rest of the flowers. Super easy. There's no real technique here. I'm just kind of adding a bit of color to where those doodles are already placed. I love when we can do coloring like this where you can't really mess it up. Now last I'm adding a bit of shading to the bottom of the wings and to the tail, and then to the body, just to kind of finish it off and add a little bit more dimension to that bird. And last, hitting it with a bit of sparkle from a Wink of Stella clear glitter pen. So I have a bunch of scraps left over from that paper pad called Golden Days by Fancy Pants. I have 3 larger sized simple patterns for layering in the background, and then 1 long strip with a busier pattern on the side of the card. I was playing around with the placement of the scraps, keeping in mind that we have a large die cut rectangle for the dove and sentiment right in the center, so that'll hide some of the funnier shaped edges of the scraps. I'm laying them all down directly onto the card base. That keeps the bulk down, so it makes it easier to mail this card. And then just adding this last strip of paper to the side here. To add a bit of interest and to soften up the card for the sympathy theme, I die cut a scrap of vellum. You could easily just die cut 2 panels, but I didn't want to cut into a new sheet of vellum, so I worked with the scrap piece that I had. Here I laid it down behind my image and kind of marked where I wanted to cut it in half, and then laid it down and eyeballed where it looked good behind that paneled piece. Next I'm just tying some string around the center here that will be hidden behind the dove. Tying that off and moving it around a little bit here, getting a good placement and trimming off those tails. And I put a little foam adhesive behind the panel and foam adhesive behind the dove and popped that up in the center there. I felt like that corner needed a little something, so I die cut a few shapes from my scraps and layered that heart over a banner in the corner. So here is the finished sympathy card with lots of layers from scraps and a bit of softness from the vellum. I just love this idea on how to use up your scrap pieces of paper, and it can be easily used for any occasion in different stamp sets. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it. Plus, if you have any questions or a sweet comment, post below. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.